Yeah. Woo. Good morning, y'all. It is day 218. I just keep saying my brother's comment now. What? Be safe crossing the street, my G. Or walking, whatever he said. Shout out my brother Panky Jr. I forgot what his number is on YouTube. Go subscribe. Anyway, day 1. Oh shit, no. Ugh. What day is it? 218, I think I said. I have another video that I recorded yesterday that I'm gonna upload later, because I made a video about masculine energy and walking in your masculinity, but I also wanted to make a video talking about like the balance. I mean, more so walking in balance, because I didn't want that to come across as like you should do this, because no, you need both masculine and feminine energy. But this video is about astrology, and I'm excited because I've been wanting to do this for over a year now, and I just kept telling myself, like, I don't have the knowledge of other people. I don't have the knowledge of like the gurus and stuff I watch, the YouTube people I'm subscribed to or whatever. But I had to tell myself, like, dude, I get people readings almost every day at work. Like, people ask me questions and stuff, and I'm always like, oh, this, that, and that. So I'm like, yeah, like, I got y'all. Let me show y'all what I know. So I was gonna do it sign by sign, like video by video, but I figured it'd be quicker to just do the videos as by like elements instead, so that way we can speed this up. Because there's a million videos about Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, etc. So I'm gonna do signs by element. So if you want to skip all the blah blah blah, I'll put a link in the description. It starts at 2 minutes. So today's element that we're gonna talk about, while I got time while I'm walking to work, is the fire signs. So the fire elements. What are the fire elements? Well, those are the initiator signs. Well, not the initiator signs, but those are the, yeah, I guess in a way you could say like the initiators, the leaders, the people that are in charge. Y'all gotta understand, like each energy has like its own type of like polarity, has its own like charge, has all these other things or whatever. So there's 2 masculine and there's 2 feminine. So fire and air are masculine, and earth and water are feminine. And the way I would say you can memorize that is women are grounded, and most women are like, most of the feminine women are Pisces, are not Pisces, are water signs. Think about Cancer. Cancer's a feminine sign. It's ruled by the moon, emotions, all that, whatever. So women are grounded and water is on the ground. Men are fiery, and when you put that fire in the air, it explodes. So I combine the elements like that to help remember which is masculine, which is feminine. So fire and air, masculine. Earth and water are feminine. We're going to talk about the masculine element of fire today, starting with the sign of Aries, my sun sign. And I'm going to stop saying my sign, because we're not one specific sign. Like a lot of people like saying, I'm an Aries or whatever. And even though my channel is named Aries the Ruler, it's Aries the Ruler because the Emperor is the ruler card in the tarot deck. So like, the Emperor card is rules Aries. So like, I just named my channel that because I feel like the ruler too, you know? Anyway, the first sign is Aries. What does Aries energy represent? Aries energy is the beginning. It's beginning energy. It's initiator energy. It's take charge energy. It's leadership energy. Think about every Aries person you know. And again, this is from the lens of Vedic astrology. So I'm not talking about March Aries people. I'm talking about April and May Aries people. If you were born April 13th through May 13th or 14th, I'm pretty sure it didn't start on the 12th of April. I'm talking about you. Aries, well, I'm talking about that sign. Aries is the initiator energy. Aries likes to be the first. Think about it like this: it's a baby. It's the first sign. They always say Aries is the baby of the zodiac, which I disagree, because how is a baby like in charge? How does a baby have like leadership qualities and all these things? Aries energy is probably, of the 3 fire signs, I would say the most chaotic, just because it's the most impulsive. Like, there's this between dangerous and chaos. I think the most dangerous out of the 3 of these is Sagittarius, just because it's the most mature of the 3 fire signs. So it can be calculated, and Sagittarius people like know how to run their mouth. So like, and it's funny because Sag is its opposite is Gemini, which is ruled by like Virgo. So like, I feel like in a way, Sagittarius people have a hard time containing their mouths because, you know, their opposite sign is ruled by Mercury, which I gotta look at the relationship between Mercury and Jupiter. I don't know if they have a good relationship. I'm pretty sure they should, because Jupiter like is like in terms of like abundance, is like the best planet in terms of positivity and all that. But like Aries is definitely the most chaotic in terms of like, we can literally burn everything down, and 5 minutes later be like, damn, did I really need to do that? You know, as opposed to like a Leo who's more diplomatic, more loyal, like family oriented. Leo's more like wants to involve everybody. So a Leo's gonna be more careful with like how they tend to relationships, because Leos are just caring in general. But like I said, Aries is the babies of the zodiac. So think about a baby. When a baby doesn't get its way, it just screams and throws tantrums until it gets its way. But the good thing about Aries at the same time, because I feel like I just said a lot of negative, like I said, is that initiator energy. It's that fire starter energy. Think about all of your bosses. Like, most of your bosses at your jobs are like cardinal signs. And it's crazy because like the cardinal signs are Capricorn, Aries, Libra, and Cancer. Literally at my job, everybody that's in a management position is either a Libra or a Capricorn or a Cancer. There's no Aries in charge. But when I did manage my restaurant, I was the Aries, and I was in charge of the front of the house, and there was a Cancer, she was in charge of the whole store, and there was a Sag in charge. So like, I don't know, like I'm starting to understand, like people really do fall into their roles. But like, it just makes sense too, like the energies in terms of like understanding the purpose of each sign too. So like I said, Aries, initiator, fire starter, quick tempered, quick to also forget, wants to be first, impulsive, super duper caring. But Aries energy at the same time is also like, it literally wanes like that. So I have Aries and Venus, for example. So like, when I like somebody, I really like somebody. When I'm friends with somebody, we're really friends. Once that ends, or you show me like it's not valued or whatever, it's gone. Like I just said in my video a couple days ago, there was somebody I was getting cool with at work and all that. And like, I don't know where they just hit me with some bullshit. So I could have just been like, what? No, try to fight for it. And I was like, Aries, Venus, you're no different. You're no different than anybody else, so fuck you. I'm gonna keep going. And it was honestly so much easier to just let that go. I wonder what time it is. One more tidbit about Aries too also is, actually no, I'm gonna leave it at that. The next sign that I want to talk about really briefly is the sign of Leo. So Leo, I feel like also gets a bad rap because Leo is known as like the selfish sign, which they say Aries is the selfish fire sign, but it's really Leo because Leo is like the star. Leo is the center of attention. And I didn't say that either. Aries is also ruled by the planet Mars, which is the warrior planet. Mars is the most aggressive planet in the zodiac, more so than the sun. So it's literally the war general. So like, when you meet an Aries, you're gonna meet like a passionate, you're gonna meet somebody who's passionate. You're gonna meet somebody who's fiery. Leo's ruled by the sun, which sun and Mars are like besties. So in terms of like energies, but like sun and Mars, for example, being a Leo person ruled by the sun rules your ego, all these things. So when you meet most Leo people, they're always talking about themselves, which Aries does too, because Aries slogan is I am, but Leo is like the regal, it's royalty, it's the king. The king wants everybody to bow down to him. Even if the king doesn't say it, the king is like, I'm the king, you should be doing that. And it's funny because I'm a Leo rising and I expect people to like acknowledge me in a way, even though like I could care less if they acknowledge me, but it's more so like I just anticipate it coming because it's like, it just kind of naturally happens because I guess that's the energy that I bring across. Not I guess, I know that's the energy I bring across. But like, yeah, Leos are regal. Leos are loyal, caring. Like I said, ruled by the sun. So like they do have big egos. but it always is like with good intentions, because like most Leo people you're gonna meet will give you the clothes off their back. Both of my parents are Leos, and I can honestly say that, you know, they didn't raise me to be a shitty person. They literally raised me to like love people and like respect people and treat people with care and stuff. And like my mom to this day, like my dad too, but more specifically my mom, like will give like will give the clothes off her back to somebody, like, and it's just and it's not a I want something in return, because like I feel like my mom doesn't get enough of the rewards that I feel like she should be getting in return. But yeah, like I said, Leos are just like that sign that everybody loves to be around, because they can be the life of the party. Almost every actor you know in Hollywood, like the big ones, like I think Tom Cruise, I know, who else is a Leo? Tom Brady's a Leo. I think Ariana Grande might be a Leo. I'm not that these people are important or anything, but like think about most celebrities. They're like some type of fire sign, like some type of like spark, trailblazer, just out there. Like I have to be seen, you know? So yeah, Leo, that's Leo energy for y'all. Like I said, ruled by the sun. Super cool, super fun to be around. I love Leo energy because I'm a Leo rising. So I always try to, I think I said it in my last video, I lead with love. I try to lead with love because that's like what Leo's all about, is family, to be honest to me. What's up? It's funny because it's always beautiful women smiling at me now. I didn't used to get that. Anyway, and then like I said, Sagittarius, which is the last sign, ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter is the sign of abundance. And I feel like of the 3 fire signs, Sagittarius probably is the most abundant, just because like it's the most mature of the signs. It's one of the more mature signs. It's like as you get to the back end of the zodiac, you'll start to see like Capricorn, which is ruled by Saturn, like planet of discipline, hard work, rewards you beneficially. Aquarius, also ruled by Saturn. And again, Pisces, also ruled by Jupiter. So to have 2, like of the last 4 signs, like to have 2 ruled by Jupiter is crazy. But yeah, Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. Sagittarius people are known, like they're the go-getters, they're the travelers, they're the wisdom seekers, they're like the teachers. So if I had to break it down by like each role, I would say Aries is the leader, the dictator. Think of Hitler, because Hitler was an Aries. Aries Venus, I think, and Aries Mars. When you think of, like I said, Aries, you'll think of dictators, leaders, rulers. When you think of Leo, you'll think of kings, princes, royalty. And when you think of Sagittarius, you'll think of like teachers, like educators, professors, because they have the most wisdom. So they actually want to give back. An Aries person is going to want to lead, rule, take over, be in charge. A Leo person is going to want to kind of be a liaison. And a Sag person is going to want to, you know, like, a Sag person is going to want to, what am I trying to say? He just threw me off. A Sag person is going to want to teach because they're the most mature. So they can see past like the need for fulfillment in terms of like being accepted. Like, oh, I'm a good teacher. Oh, look at me, acknowledge me. It's like, no, they just want to get back. So yeah. And also with Sagittarius energy, like I said, they have smart mouths because they're the most mature. So like they kind of just know what to say. So, and again, their opposite sign also is Gemini, ruled by Mercury. So like they have a hard time communicating themselves because again, we're fire signs. So like we can be bold and whatever. And just about every Sagittarius I've met has like a slick tongue. Is my client here? No, he's not here. So like, yeah. Also like with Sag people that Sagittarius energy is like probably the newest energy it's probably the newest energy in terms of like the zodiac that like I'm encountered. I've really never met too many Sag people, so now working with a bunch is interesting because they're all like, they all have big mouths but like big hearts at the same time. But when you piss them off, you piss them off. So be careful, because fire signs are like no joke. We are nothing to play with. But again, we're the initiators, we're the starters of whatever circle we're in, and we just really, I keep saying we, but like fire signs really just want to show people like you can do it in life, and there's in all different forms. You know, you can be a reserved fire sign, like you don't have to be this out in people's face to like still make an impact directly and stuff, you know. And also we're like fearless. So yeah, that's fire sign energy. Like I said, I'm not gonna sit up here and break it down like Vesha and Mesh, like not that I haven't gotten there yet, but like as I'm reading about that stuff, I still want to kind of just talk about the basic energies in general. So yeah, I appreciate you all if you made it this far. Thank you all for being open to other types of content. I know I make a lot of semen retention content, hair videos, music, or whatever. So thank you all just for sticking with the channel through all of its phases, because this channel is about to go crazy. I'm really about to just start making a bunch of different types of videos. But yeah, I gotta go to work, so I will see you all next time.